For all the hate, I'ma answer it with love. Y'all can't hate enough on me. I love too much. Get your life right. Stop worrying about mine. I'm cool. I'm together. Still a black man. Still 100% black. All out. Till you ball out. Or till you fall out. I ain't going nowhere. Come right here. Yeah. On crypto. Yeah, get the crypto on crypto. Here we go. We gotta learn to pick each other up instead of pulling each other down. That's what we great at as black people. We great at tearing each other down. You could be up 1 minute and they'll try to pull you down the next. But I'm a strong black man. I'm cut from a different cloth.
To understand this type of man, you must understand that historically there were two types of slaves. The house Negro and the field Negro. Now, the house Negro, he lived in the house, next to his master, in the big house.
Hey, bro, come on now, dawg. Come on, man.
Late today, the U.S. State Department suspended all foreign assistance around the world for at least 3 months. It affects tens of billions of dollars for programs that extend from military assistance to Ukraine to supporting police in Mexico who are supposed to stop fentanyl from coming into the U.S. Nick Schifrin is following this all and joins us now. So, Nick, what does this direction actually do?
Jeff, the direction is contained in a memo that hasn't been made public. The State Department hasn't even acknowledged it publicly, but PBS NewsHour obtained the memo. And it says the U.S. government, quote, shall not provide foreign assistance funded by or through the Department and USAID without the Secretary of State's authorization. And, quote, for existing foreign assistance awards, contracting officers and grant officers shall immediately issue stop work orders. It says within 30 days, the department will develop review standards. Within 85 days, it'll complete a comprehensive review. And within 180 days, all U.S. foreign assistance will be aligned with President Trump's vision. Bottom line, Jeff, every dollar being spent in terms of U.S. foreign assistance around the world is now being paused. There are a few exceptions. Foreign military financing for Israel and Egypt, and emergency food assistance around the world.
So what programs could this suspension affect?
We're talking about everything, including security assistance around the world. So $40 billion is generally the total that's cited in terms of total foreign assistance. About half of that is military assistance. So this affects security assistance, or some of the security assistance, certainly, to Ukraine, to Taiwan, to Jordan. These are key U.S. allies and partners around the world. And it's not just weapons, it's things like training. But on top of military assistance, this is what the U.S. government calls security assistance, so that's police. There's some $2 billion for policing around the world. And so as you identified at the top, some of this is for Mexican police, who are supposed to go after the cartels that have just been labeled foreign terrorist organizations, who are supposed to interdict fentanyl that has affected so many communities in the United States. So this really goes so far across the world. West Africa gets counterterrorism funding through this program. So there are big questions about how long this will last, how the Trump team will resume it. They say that they simply don't have enough visibility into all of these programs. They need to pause it in order to better understand it and align it with their vision.
Nick Schifrin with this late-breaking news. Our thanks to you as always.
Gentlemen, in exactly 5 days, we will be $100 billion richer.
The security detail for Anthony Fauci was terminated last night, sir. Do you have a comment?
No, I think, when you work for government, at some point your security detail comes off. And, you can't have them forever. So I think it's very standard. If it would be for somebody else, you wouldn't be asking the question. The question is very fair. But, you work for government. We took some off, other people too. But you can't have a security detail for the rest of your life because you worked for government. Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Would you feel partially responsible if something were to happen to, say, Dr. Fauci or John Bolton?
No. They all made a lot of money. They can hire their own security, too. All the people you're talking about, they can go out. I can give them some good numbers of very good security people. They can hire their own security. They all made a lot of money.
Damn!
We're bringing our city departments together so that people don't get caught in the loop of going from one room to the next. We want them all to be in the same room so that you can get busy rebuilding ASAP. Absolutely. Yes. Yes. And we will clear the lots, absolutely, in the city and in the county. We are working together. Both levels of government are working in unity.
Months? Is it like we that's the answer that we got, and that's what we're all hanging on?
Yes.
So if you're telling us now faster, is it 6 months? Is it, I mean, all of our lives, rents, all this stuff is weighing on this.
6 months is no good.
And the number one thing that we are going to do immediately, and you will see this happen, is to clear out the debris. And you know, we're concerned right now over the weekend because of the potential rain, but we are going to move as fast as we can, but we want you to be safe, and we want you to be back in your homes immediately.
But the people are willing to clean out their own debris. It doesn't
Yes,
cost
and
a
they
lot.
can,
You
and
should
they are
let them
able
do
to-
it, because
No,
by the
they
time you
can do
hire
that.
contractors, it's
Right.
going to be 2 years.
If a family...
People are willing to get a dumpster and do it themselves and clean it out.
And they can
There's
do
not that much left. It's all incinerated.
That's right.
And, you know, it's just going to take a long time if you do. You can do some of it, but a lot of these people, I know that guy right there that's talking. I know my people. You'll be on that thing tonight, throwing the stuff away, and your site it'll look perfect within 24 hours, and that's what he wants to do. He doesn't want to wait around for 7 months till the city hires some demolition contract
If
that's going to
individuals
charge him
want to build-
$25,000 to do his lot.
Yeah.
I think you have emergency powers just like I do, and I'm exercising my emergency powers. You have to exercise them also.
I did exercise them.
Because I looked,
signed
I
an
mean, you have a
emergency
very powerful
declaration.
emergency power, and you
Yes.
can do everything within 24 hours.
Yes. And if individuals want to clear out their property, they can. Well, yes, but you know that you will be able to go back soon.
Mr. President.
We think within a week.
That's a long time, a week. I'll be honest. To me, everyone's standing in front of their house. They want to go to work, and they're not allowed to do it.
And the most important
week
thing is
a
for
long
people to
time.
be safe.
They're safe. They're safe. You know what? They're not safe. They're not safe now. They're going to be much safer. A week is actually a long time, the way I look at it. I watched hundreds of people standing in front of their lots, and they're not allowed to go in. It's all burned. It's gone. It's done. Nothing's going to happen to it. It's not going to burn anymore. There's nothing to burn. There's almost nothing to burn. And they want to go in. The people are all over the place. They're standing, and they say, "Why aren't you going in?" We're trying to get a permit, and the permit's going to take them. Everybody said 18 months. You said 18 months. You said 18 months.
We don't give a fuck! Jesus! We don't give a fuck!
A lot of shit pissed me off. But not this. We got Trump making all the moves in the White House like he really running shit. Did you see him with the Make America Great Again hat on? It look like he busts moves out here. I mean, he doesn't look like Biden going to sleep and asking for ice cream, you know what I'm saying? So we do have Trump in office cutting off federal aid. I mean, not federal aid, sorry. No, foreign aid to different countries. We definitely need to recognize that he might be making the right moves first couple days in office, you know. Presidents are usually signing a lot of executive orders and putting their policies in effect the first couple of days, and we're seeing exactly what he plans on doing. This is definitely the right move for the taxpayers' money, you know what I'm saying? If we're considering how much we actually fund different countries in the world, we're constantly putting money uh, into everybody else's pocket. You've seen what Biden was doing when he was in office. He was throwing around $500 million like it was just candy to different countries. You know, here's Ukraine, here Israel. This what's been going on for the longest. You know what I'm saying? Funding all these different wars and putting all this foreign aid into effect for years. You know what I'm saying? Oh, we're going to give Israel 50 million throughout 5 years, 10 million a year, and this shit gets signed off in nobody says nothing until shit like this happens. A president comes in and actually puts a stop to it. There's never been any Supreme Court or Congress or senators even addressing this type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So this is definitely the right steps for the taxpayer money, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? For a person that actually pays their taxes and shit like that. It looks like we're going to be having a little bit of money. I mean, if we're stop funding all these senseless wars in different countries and focus on America first, I think we might be in the money. We'll be in the green. Instead of being trillions of dollars in debt, owed to China in different places where we sold these bonds to. So this is what's going on in America. We got Trump really running around here acting like a president. You know what I'm saying? And we love to see it. I mean, I'm not really a Trump fan. I'm not really a anybody fan, but to see the money go back into the taxpayers' pockets, or at least into the country that we pay for, yeah, that's one good step. Now being on mayors' heads, governors' heads that is actually running these states because the states are nullified. They have to go through the state. Most of this shit ain't just from federal, whatever. It's all state and local. So for him to go in there and start getting on the governors and the mayors and telling them they need to be on their shit, that really puts fire under their ass to say that Trump will come into your damn city and tell you what you need to be doing. The president of the United States, not just some dude in city council. Hey man, I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of y'all not listening to me. No, we got Trump up in there laying down the law, talking about it took you 18 months. It took you how much time you said? Oh no. Y'all gonna have to get on y'all shit. Trump called the president on y'all. Talk about even the mayors of little cities could get badgered by the president. It's that serious. He be on Twitter talking shit about you. I'm just saying that's big. And I don't think a lot of mayors want that type of activity on their ass. Like they're not doing it because they won't be elected next year. So you could pull wool over people's eyes and be like, "Hey, I've been doing everything I could." Well, nigga, the president just said you. The president just said you wasn't. Like your ass ain't being reelected. Matter of fact, we egging your house. We sitting in front of it. This is how we move politics in this damn country. Yeah, and it's a great feeling to feel like the president starts the shit. Because now, if something goes wrong in any of these cities, it's madness. He'll show up with the National Guard or whoever the fuck else he wants to, and as you can see, lay down the damn law. At least tell him like your numbers that you're saying that's gonna take that long. It's too much. It's not good for the citizens in your fucking city. While you got Florida still in ruins, they're still trying to rebuild. Not saying that Mayor or Governor DeSantos ain't doing everything he could. Or we got Hawaii and Maui all burnt up still trying to go through all these permits and regulations. And this is what the president is bringing up. And I just gotta respect it. It is what it is, man. Sounds acceptance, you ain't having it. Like, comment, subscribe.